of what he looks like. At the same time, it does conform to a stereotype with someone who looks like him in a two-dimensional role. An actor facing such a breakdown has a choice to make. Boseman recognized the humanity in the character breakdown while also noting the potential harm in superficial treatment of the subject matter, gang involvement, and the character. In order to reconcile this conflict, Boseman referred back to his training at Howard University, which enabled him to immerse himself in Black culture and the performing arts under the tutelage of luminaries like Felicia Rashad and Al Freeman Jr. He continued, "Never judge the characters you play. That's what we were always taught. That's the first rule of acting, that any role played, honestly, can be empowering. But I was conflicted because this role seemed to be wrapped up in assumptions about us as Black folk. The writing failed to search for specificity. Plus, there was barely a glimpse of positivity or talent in the character. Barely a glimpse of hope. I would have to make something out of nothing. I was conflicted. Howard had instilled in me a certain amount of pride, and for my taste, this role didn't live up to those standards." Boseman went on to describe his interactions with show executives, which ended up getting him fired from the job. Not because he was incapable and unskilled. He was let go because he asked probing questions about the character and circumstances, and his agent called to let him know that the executives decided to go another way. Boseman knew, however, that he had to ask those complex questions in order to do his job as an actor. He could only hope that he had, in his words, paved the way for a less stereotypical portrayal for the Black actor that stepped into the role after me. As it turned out, that Black actor was Boseman's eventual Black Panther 2018 castmate, Michael B. Jordan. Boseman's questioning had exposed some of the limitations of the writing, yet Jordan later confirmed that his own experience in the role also informed his subsequent choices to pass on stereotypical roles. We know from our own HBCU experience at Spelman College that immersion in Black culture and performance, which affirmed our humanity and power, is vital to finding ways to break it down instead of being broken down. Through our training and acting experiences at Spelman and with other Black acting teachers and directors, we also developed criteria for assessing roles and approaches to the craft, along with strategies for navigating a system that has historically devalued our humanity and distorted the range and depth of people and cultures our bodies can represent in storytelling. Breaking It Down shares some of those strategies, those specifically focused on auditioning, while also encouraging further study of the craft of acting by providing selected insights in each chapter and a list of resources that can help you get started or build up your existing career. And it all starts with you. 21st Century Audition Techniques. Breaking It Down, Audition Techniques for Actors of the Global Majority, is drawn from the idea of breaking it down, as a play on the actual breaking down of scripts that actors do and the breakdown services casting directors use to identify actors for auditions. In African American Vernacular English, or AAVE, to break it down in conversation is to clarify a topic at length by making it plain or discussing it in the simplest terms. In hip-hop, to break it down in dance or music is to feel the beat and express through movement and/or the beat with emphatic intention. This book is designed to help artists of the global majority achieve 3 key objectives: break it down, bring it, book it. Actors can achieve these objectives in 10 steps. We recommend you do the steps in the order we provide them, but, as celebrated Black casting director Robbie Reed Humes has said, you have to do what is good for you, what you can live with, go home with. If it sits well in your